Hey guys, JC here from Active, and today I'm going to be answering some questions that we've received from you guys. First up, we have a question about the foam cannon, and it is, are there any plans to make the foam cannon nozzle have a bit more resistance? So some of the, let's say, more critical feedback we received about the foam cannon had to do with the ease of which the fan was adjustable, and it is quite light. I suppose you could easily bump it, and suddenly you've gone from a nice wide fan to something more narrow. So the answer is yes. We are well on our way to re-engineering this whole nozzle assembly, and we've added, I think, a very satisfying amount of resistance to it. So right now you'll see it's quite easy. Now you'll have a little bit more pressure required, and as a result, it will be locked and loaded when you're ready to go. Okay, next up, and this is by far our most asked question from everyone, and it is there any news on the wall mount? Short answer, yes, we have news. Very happy to say that all the engineering, production, everything is ready to go. However, as you well know, there's a bit of a situation right now in between the USA and China. So that's kind of thrown a wrench into the gears as far as when we will be able to confirm a delivery date. Things seem to be moving forward, so we're really watching this every day. And as soon as we have a date, we can confirm, we will let you know. But good news, if you're in Canada or you're in Europe, we will be shipping it later in the year. Okay, next up is another very popular question, and it is, what's going on with the detailing cart? Short answer, I'm still working on the design. I have a bunch of new designs, some of which I'm actually very excited to be sharing with you guys soon. I'm pretty happy with how that's coming along. In the meantime, we have sort of cobbled together this rough testing prototype, and we are working away on figuring out how this can all go together. So we're testing things like the overall balance, the mobility of it, how it rolls, if it's liable to tip, whether we want the unit on top or the hose on top, all these things. What you should know, this is strictly a kind of a testing mule, and the final model will have things like storage, places to put your lance, your gun, maybe some soap, some towels, things like that. And it's looking like we'll probably, instead of having 4 casters, we'll probably have 2 casters and 2 large wheels, just for overall stability. So we will be making a separate video dedicated to the progress that we're making on the detailing cart. But as always, if you guys see something here or there's something that you would really like to see in the final design, please add it to the comments. Let us know what you think, what you want, what you like, what you don't like. All of that is extremely helpful. So speaking of the wall mount and the cart, we have some other news. The eagle-eyed amongst you will probably have noticed there's a new version of the 2.3 that's been breaking cover on some of our more recent videos. I have one here. Here it is. So this is the new cageless version of the Active 2.3. Obviously, there's no cage. What we have is a cast aluminum handle right here with rubber grips top and bottom. And then we have these 2 cast aluminum feet, also with rubber pads on the bottom. This is a much more compact solution. Crucially, for those of you that are interested in the wall mount and the detailing cart, this will be available for that, to satisfy that. So just to be clear, this does not replace the existing 2.3. The cage version will still be available, but now you'll have the option to either buy that one, we still believe is an excellent solution for wall mounting directly, or if you want something a little bit smaller, we've got this one available too. And finally, what else are you guys working on? We have a whole number of things on the go, as always. We've got a new blower that we're developing, well on our way. Here's a little sneak peek. of what it might look like, but still undergoing engineering, design refinements, testing, all of that. We'll be talking about that a little bit more later in a separate video. As well, if you look around here, this space will soon be changing massively. We've got a very cool new garage space that's coming in. We'll be filming our content here. It's going to be a great testing bay. So all of our products will be really developed right here in our own Active garage. So that's coming soon. And finally, we've got something, and I really can't talk about it just yet, but it is going to be transformational. And if we look back, you'll notice something right here. What's under the cover? For another time. Until then, go through the comments, upvote the ones that you like. It really helps us focus on what's important to you. Until next time, cheers. What? Okay. This is my upper limit of energy. Yeah. Fucking smiling. I have got energy.